Kristy, you and I have been talking a lot recently about how many people in our individual circles that we see being stuck presently. And it's actually astounding to me how many people are in that camp presently. And I can totally relate to that because I've been in that camp of being stuck so many times myself. From your perspective, what's one thing that almost everyone has in common when they feel stuck?
That's a great question. I think most people assume it's confidence. But honestly, you know what I think is really going on? I think under all the waiting is a much deeper question. It's, am I enough? Now, we don't usually say those words out loud, right? But they show up every time we think, I'm not ready. I need more experience. Maybe later. My favorite, I'll start it tomorrow. Someone else could do it better. I think really people are waiting to feel ready without realizing that readiness isn't something we wait for. It's something we discover as we take the next step.
Oh, that's so true. And I think that's exactly why this conversation matters, Kristy. If we're constantly questioning whether we're enough, we'll always find another reason to wait to take the next step towards the dream that's deep down in our hearts. Sounds like what we're really talking about is worth, aren't we? And what if our worth was never the thing that needed to change? What if it was already true?
Yeah.
And we simply needed to begin living from that truth.
Exactly. And that's where I think so many people get stuck. They're capable. Steve, they're gifted. They're caring. But while they're waiting to finally feel ready, well, life just keeps moving. Opportunities pass. Conversations go unspoken. Dreams stay on that shelf. And this is where it gets scary, Steve, because this is where regret starts to settle in. We're here to remind you, you are more than enough. You simply haven't learned to trust yourself enough yet to take the next step. And we want to help with that.
That's why we've created Worthy of the Next Step. Not to convince you that you're worthy, because we believe you already are. It's about helping you to stop waiting for the perfect moment that likely will never come and begin living from that truth that you are worthy now.
Oh, Steve, I love that. Together, we'll help you recognize what's been keeping you stuck. We'll strengthen your self-trust, and we will leave you with one clear step you can actually take. Not someday, but right now.
So good. You know, it's been my experience that when I've been stuck all those many times, I simply needed a little momentum. And sometimes that involved processing with a trusted friend. Sometimes that meant retaining a coach. Other times, it meant signing up for an intriguing program. You know, when we started this conversation about being stuck, I bet you thought of at least one thing right away that you wanted to pursue, and you're wondering why it is that you're staying stuck. What if you finally had the momentum to take a step today towards that one thing deep in your heart? Take one step today. Join Kristy and me on July 20th, 4 p.m. Central, to get the support you need and gain that much needed momentum. You've been waiting long enough. And you don't have to do this alone. Let's take the next step together. Click the link in the comments to sign up, and we truly hope to see you next Monday.